We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. They start the drive with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 14-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man. It's Shakir. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore, 84 yards. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Look at the big man rumble. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Throwing, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the...
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line. I laid down digital lines over more base. Think it's a shame these kids ain't seen no freak meets. DC Howard homecoming to wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess things unchanged. Now I wanna add.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Okay, that first play is an indicator this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but able to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. May. Oh, he's going for it again. Ball is out, and they lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. Time to sideline save him and his team.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd down, May. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And a good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. Find a different look to get the conversion.
A 42-yard attempt.
They're going to switch things up at the line. Borregales connects. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence goal. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Andres Borregales
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Dak to the air here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Yeah, this is going to be lost on the hits. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you got to be ready for some contact.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens. From 36 yards out, he goes in for 6. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's May to the air. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Made a throw it. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, That pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front seven, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Trying to throw for it with May. He connects downfield. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and make my heart broken. Seeing how goofies are move for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch set of the blaze? Don't get me heated, ain't no way to control the inferno. Feel the spirit of the prodigy, I've been keeping it thorough. I'd rather do it by myself.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. This one splits the uprights. Stays good. Lead now up to a field goal.
Cowboys 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Massive hits, the ball's out. Scooped up by the Patriots. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's May. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Henderson here from the gun. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Now May on 4th down. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
What a a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
To number 46.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
The third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stays, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
14, Patriots 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped before the marker, but nice job. 9 yards on that catch and run, Brock. It's 3rd and short. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May now to throw on 3rd. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. May throwing for it. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. Confidence that they could get it there on 4th and 2. And they deliver. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock. But, boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Here's May on 1st. And he has started out slow, just 4 of 10 passing to begin this game. Sticking to the air here. Man downfield, he's got it. That stops. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. 1st down coming up.
28 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10
Throwing is May.
47-yard line.
Look at that power, deep left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Yeah, feeling this was coming, Brock. Run game firmly established right now. We start to see him taking shots. Just missed there.
Yeah, run play action. I think that's worked since, I don't know, the early 1900s. So
maybe the 18s.
So it's not a bad recipe to follow.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. The give inside to Stevenson. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. Offense going audible this time. Going with an alternate play here. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Andres Borregales to kick on for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, May. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. Kenny Clark. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21. To throw, here's May. Boy, this offense staying on skates hits another loss here. And that brings up 4th and very, very long. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 46 yards.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9 dropped at second down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott will look to throw. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
7-yard line.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. He's got it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
For the point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead is up to 8.
21. Patriots 13. Brandon Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it's going to be 1st down New England.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
May now. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
13 yards
Looking quickly
on the
here.
play. That's another Patriots.
May looking to
first
throw.
down.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown New England. Romeo Dobbs from over 50 yards out. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and intercepted!
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, here's Williams. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 43. Running this one left. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A clutch moment for a massive play. 36 yards.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Give to Williams from the gun. It's to space right side. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
That one right down the middle. And that grows their lead to 9. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Made a throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Brown, a 53-yard score.
Patriots.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Escapes the pocket. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
They've got first down here from the 36. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Just to get rid of it there, Brock. But no chance. It's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
9 yards.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Room inside the 10. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Never really bought the things they sold me, but now I'm starting to believe. Seeing everybody going crazy every time they go and disagree. This animosity has got me thinking.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion, that's Thornton. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
At the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd down, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll let this go deep. That's hard. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He misses the extra point. File that one away. We'll see if it comes back as the night goes on. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Try and run it with Walker. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, KC.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City. Harrison Butker.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Now this looks like a design run, and he will have a Cowboys first down. He will convert 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Cowboys 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 36 yards.
First down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by Malachi Morris. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Cowboys.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
6 yards.
So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, it's Kelce.
Mahomes pass.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Mahomes
trying to get it to Worthy.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
Mahomes pass complete to Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Cowboys 12. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Now, another 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
On for the Cowboys field goal.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that.
Yeah, here we go. I take fighting. Dak going to throw it here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
3rd and 6.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Moving outside. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is George Karlaftis keeping the motor going. He runs him down. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Prescott. And they're going to get him for a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
He'll go up top with this one. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And the Chiefs.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a way to get our game started. 33 yards.
And the Cowboy first down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now Dak to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist name taken. It's a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On 2nd down, Dak finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They give on 2nd here to Blue. And they strike quickly here to begin this game. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester to return it. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. We'll bring the tight end left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on 2nd, Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. There's the hooks. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now it's Lamar. Sends this to the end zone. And they're going to answer with one of their own. Touchdown, Ravens! Zay Flowers going in from 51 yards out. He's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They answer in kind. We're tied 7-all. To tie this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Tavius Robinson on the coverage.
Well, you can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dak to the air here. This one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, and he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Lamar back to throw. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He gets it again to Walker. And he gets home. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
14. Cowboys 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 2 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. On the give, it's Blue. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Trey Hendrickson. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17. Here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb. In from 72 yards out. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the pistol, Henry trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Play clock winding down. Jesse Minter's going to signal for a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back sent in motion left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. It's caught left side, right here. And a big chunk picked up on that play, over 20, and he gets him the 1st.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Baltimore.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker going in motion left. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He completes it in traffic. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and
Go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
touchdown.
Here's Luke for the point after.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
21. Cowboys 14. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. We were coming off a touchdown on that previous drive. You can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Second down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Third down.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
He's got it. Complete to Pickens. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
13 yards. First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's gonna be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Now here's Prescott. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there with the interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they're even able to add some yards on after they brought that one in. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No. No. No.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Another run for Henry. And give him the first down and winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down now, ball at the 33. Lamar off to play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that makes it second and very long.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good game, but the tackle limits it to 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, here's Henry again. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those.
Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown!